Well, hello, good evening, everybody. A very huge welcome to all of you logging into this webinar. This webinar is especially for the whole energy, and I see, yes, thank you. I was muted, so no one could hear me, but very welcome to all of you. We will be starting very soon in just a few seconds. We let everyone get the chance to be logging in. Be sure you have pen and paper ready. So if you have questions, just write them down. We'll go through the whole strategy of the pre-launch of Neon Energy. My name is Nina Zwaargeman. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm a national director with VI. Huge welcome to all of you. I think we are logging in from 12 different European countries. So I'm super excited. We are just a few weeks away from the official Neon Energy Club launch. So this webinar will be all about the pre-launch. What can you expect? What's the strategy looks like? Super excited to be part of the pre-launch. If you don't have any pen and paper ready, just grab it and send out a last text message to everyone you think they should be on this webinar. We will start in just a few seconds. I see someone saying we have no sound. Am I on mute or is it?
You're fine, Nina.
Okay, great. Thank you, Chris. Okay, I can hear you. Great. So welcome everybody who just logged in onto the webinar. Super excited to share all the information about the Neon Energy launch. We will start in just a few seconds as soon as everybody has a chance to be logging in. Grab some pen and paper. So if you have questions, just write them down and get back to the person who invited you to this special webinar. We will start very soon. My name is Nina Zwaargeman. I'm from the Netherlands, a national director with VI. Super excited to be a part of the pre-launch, and I will introduce to you a very special speaker, very special for me. She's been my personal mentor for the last 1 year, 4 months. She's trained, coached me, learned me everything she knows, and she's a great leader. She's one of the top ambassadors in Europe, and Sam Rathling will be the presenter of this webinar. Over to you, Sam.
Thanks very much, Nina, and apologies for the late start there. I'm not controlling my own mute button tonight, so that could be fun. So welcome to everybody logging in, as Nina said, from all over the whole of Europe. We have 12 countries launching together as we bring Neon, our blockbuster healthy energy drink that glows, into 12 different countries. So if you're on the line tonight, you're probably dialing in from one of those 12 countries. As Nina said, my name is Sam Rathling. I'm an ambassador with Visalis. I've been with the company for 2 years now, completely changed my life, and I've been able to transform literally hundreds and hundreds of lives all across Europe, and became an ambassador with the company after about 10 months. Was able to retire my husband from his full-time corporate job, and we now do this sort of full-time basis. Never feels like work. It's so much fun, and we are very excited about the launch of Neon coming to a Energy Club store near you very soon. So we're about to launch the Neon Energy Club. This webinar is designed for people looking at Neon as a business opportunity. You're probably someone that's been invited here today because you are someone that is forward thinking, is open to new ideas, is open to opportunity. And if you're on the line today watching this for the first time, it's because the person that invited you thinks that you are someone that could be perfect for our Neon pre-launch team. So with that, we're going to get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run a quick video. It's about a minute long to give you a flavor of our brand, what we're about, and you hopefully get a little glimpse of what Neon is all about. it doesn't matter how many times I watch that video, I still get excited every single time. So that's a little flavor of our brand and what we're about. I'm joined today by two amazing panelists. So you've already met Nina at the start. For those of you just logging on, Nina is a national director with us, coming from the Netherlands. And I'm also joined by Chris Jordan. He's the national director with us out of the UK, but also building internationally. I think he has teams in nearly every European country with us. So I'm joined by two great panelists tonight. First thing really to share with you is a bit more about Neon as a brand. So in terms of the product itself, it has everything you need in it and nothing that you don't. So there's no taurine, no guarana. It's a dairy-free product, it's gluten-free, very low in sodium, and only 100 calories in one can. But the cool thing about Neon is that it has that energy that lasts. There isn't that crash effect. There's not a massive spike of caffeine and sugar, and then this immediate crash afterwards. It's energy that lasts right the way through. The sugar that's in our product is coming from natural sugars made from 24% fruit juices. And there's also additional nutrition inside our brand, inside Neon, that help you to be, in terms of focus. There's lots of B vitamins in there, more than 100% of your daily recommended allowance of B vitamins. We have 6 out of the 7 B vitamins in the product, as well as antioxidant support. And in addition to that, the caffeine is coming from a green tea extract, and there's lots of health benefits associated with green tea. There's been a lot of research and development done on green tea extract as an ingredient. And that's going to help you with things like healthy metabolism. So this is an energy drink and then some. And the coolest thing about Neon, and the reason that there's so much buzz about Neon besides the health benefits, is of course the fact that it glows. And the glow comes from a naturally occurring element from the cinchona tree that's found in South America, and that's what makes Neon glow under a black light. So for those of you that have had a chance to see it glow in real life, I was over in the US recently at a neon party, and it looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to go over to my panelists now to share why they are excited about Neon. So first I'm going to come to Chris Jordan. I know, Chris, you are excited about Neon. Tell us why you love it so much.
Hi, Sam, and thank you. Yeah, I'm very excited indeed. I'm so excited I've got some here. The great thing about this product is, well, there are many great things about the product, as you've just explained, but from a business point of view, this is something that basically has no opposition out there. There are energy drinks on the market. The market is dominated by a very few brands that are not particularly healthy products. I'm being generous there. And of course, we're coming in here with not only a product that's competing by being much more healthy to use, but it also has a unique selling point as well in the fact that it's got that special buzz about it, the fact that it glows. You know, you've got a neon with vodka or neon with whatever you drink. I saw people drinking it with champagne at New Year. And you've got a very, very special, eye-catching, conversation-starting drink. It's phenomenal, unique, extremely exciting. And as a business proposition, it's also a very, very cool, slick brand that's going to penetrate this market fantastically. Back to you, Sam. You're still on mute. Oh, there you go.
Why do you love Neon, Nina?
Well, first of all, because it's a healthy energy drink. I cannot specify that enough. And on the other side, it's a really sexy, fancy, cool brand. So that's what I like most about Neon. And as Sam said, we were in the US at a Neon party. Everyone was asking me, "What are you drinking?" So it's really, well, easy. Everyone wants to know, and that's I think the coolest part of it. Back to you, Sam.
Absolutely, Nina. It is a phenomenally popular brand. It's very, very visual, of course. So we're going to be throwing Neon parties all across Europe to get this out there. But I just wanted you guys to understand I suppose the health, nutrition side of things. We have fact sheets, ingredient sheets. For those of you that want to learn more about exactly what's in it and what quantities, those are available. Just ask the person that invited you today and they can get way more information to you. But this is just kind of the top line side of things with our brand. So we're going to tell you a little bit more about who we are as a company first. If you're hearing about the company Visalis for the first time today, or Vi for short, we're a very mission-driven company. Our goal and our mission is to be the #1 company in the world for lifestyle, healthy, active lifestyle. So we want to encourage people to lead an active, healthy lifestyle. We want to be the company that transforms the most lives through changing people's lives, changing people's health and changing people's prosperity. We're founded by 3 amazing leaders. They are Nick Sarnicola, Ryan Blair's our CEO, and Blake Mallon is our marketing genius behind the machine of Visalis. They're all in their mid-30s, amazing guys, incredible leaders, very inspiring to be partnered with them. All 3 of us on the line here are shareholders with the company. We're business partners with these 3 co-founders, and an absolutely incredible company that they've built. Over the last 10 years, a track record of over $2 billion in sales. And that was done through our #1 weight loss and fitness platform, The Challenge. And that was what literally boomed this business. Absolutely incredible platform for health and fitness goals. That's how we all came along to find Visalis. And now we're going to go do it all again with Neon. So we've taken an unknown brand before and made it mainstream, made it the #1 in its category, served over 500 million units of that brand, and now we're going to go do the same with Neon. It will be a $1 billion brand, and we are all going to be pioneers in Europe, taking this brand literally across multiple countries, across multiple languages, and taking Neon into new heights and exploding it over here in Europe. So this is who we are as a company. We absolutely love being a part of Visalis. It's an incredible, incredible company. These are 3 visionary leaders that, you know, I've fallen in love with. They're amazing, big hearts, and they're very, very mission driven. We've also given back over 5 million meals to our Project 10 charities over the last 5 years, and Vi is absolutely lighting it up now with Neon. And why did we decide, having been in health and fitness for the last 10 years, to go into the energy drink market? Well, it's a $30 billion industry worldwide. We've seen over 5,000% growth since the late 90s, and over 200 million people a day in Europe are drinking something every single day to give them more energy, whether that be coffee or whether that be alternative energy drinks. But there's only 3 companies, as Chris said, there's only a few companies right now, a small handful of people who make up 94% of the entire market share. What does that mean? Well, it means that this industry is due for a shake-up. This is a stagnant industry that's had nothing new come along recently, and it's time for us to absolutely blow it up in the energy drink industry. This is a market that's ripe for innovation and a brand new approach. So when you take the fact that there is a huge business out there in home-based businesses, combined with the $30 billion industry with the energy drinks, you're talking about playing in a $200 billion industry. And you have an opportunity to be first, to be in on a ground floor opportunity with us as we enter the energy drink market. Of course, people are using energy drinks right the way through the day. They're using them in the morning when they first wake up to replace their coffee. They're using it pre and post workout. So for those of you who are into your health and fitness, as we all are on the line here, it's great for a pre-workout or a post-workout energy drink. Of course, if you're going to the game, if you want to have extra energy for that. And of course, at the office, you know, people are drinking energy drinks through their day just to help them get through their job, get through their meetings, you know, and of course, then you've got the fact that it has the B vitamins is going to help you with focus, particularly for things like studying, etc. So it is a great brand for the nightlife. Of course, it's great for partying as well, but it is also a very great product for all the way through the day consumption. So we've had a pretty good start. We've only been launched for the last number of months, but we've had a great start from in terms of mainstream attention. You can see there a lot of celebrities absolutely love our brand. We've recently been featured in 2 of Chris Brown's videos, 0 and 5 More Hours. We were also in the latest video of Christina Milian and Snoop Dogg. Neon is right the way through the video, through the production of that video, and absolutely incredible to be partnering up with these guys. We don't pay anyone to endorse our brand. These people just love Neon for its health benefits and, of course, the cool factor. And we recently were also featured in B. Howard's video, Don't Say You Love Me, and he's an up-and-coming superstar, alleged son of Michael Jackson, and just watch out for that name because he'll be lighting it up with us all over the world as well. So incredible to see the mainstream attention we've been getting. We've done over $5 million of sales in just the first few months, over 2 million cans sold, and we're going to go do that here in Europe. These are the stats so far for the United States, and we're also launching into Canada right now as well as the UK, Ireland, Germany, Austria, Netherlands, Poland, France, Italy, Spain, Sweden, Finland, Hungary, France. It's absolutely going to go crazy here in Europe, and we're very, very excited. I'm going to show you a quick video now of one of our A-list parties that we held recently in Miami, just to give you a flavor of some of the launch parties that we're going to be doing over here in Europe, so you can get a flavor as to some of the events that we'll be hosting. There you go. That's one of our A-list. That's actually one of the mansions of one of our co-founders over in Miami. An incredible, incredible party. And you know, if you like partying, then now you can get paid to party with Neon. So how does it work? This is the Neon Energy Club. This is our customer model. So to be a member of the Energy Club, you have to be invited in by a promoter with Vaisala. So you have to be invited in as a member, either by a promoter or by a customer. Membership is totally free. And once you're inside the club, you can get your Neon for wholesale prices. Now, a quick note here on pricing. We're just finalizing the last few things, dotting and crossing the T's and the I's on pricing for the UK and Europe right now. So the pricing you see on screen is what's available currently in the US. So it's $59 a case of 24 cans in the United States plus shipping. We deliver direct to the customer's door. So once someone's in the Energy Club, they order through your website and they get it delivered direct to their door. And members of the Neon Energy Club can get exclusive offers, events, rewards, prizes, and we incentivize our customers, our members of the Neon Energy Club, to actually share this with their friends, share this with their family, and people that they go to the gym with, anyone at all that wants to have a piece of Neon and try Neon from them. So I'm going to get Chris maybe to explain how our 3 for Free program works. Chris, if you could talk people through how that works, please.
Hi, yes, Sam. The 3 for Free program is a great idea, and it's how we, just like many companies have affiliate programs to help you spread their brand, that's exactly how we do things. So if you're a Neon user and you're having your Neon delivered through the Neon Energy Club directly to your door, and you introduce some friends, if you refer 3 friends and the total sales volume of yours and theirs, their sales is 3 times the equivalent of yours, then yours will be free for the following month and every month thereafter, when you still have triple the volume in customers that you've recommended. So a very cool program, helps us spread the brand. What a lot of people forget to mention is that those people you've introduced can do exactly the same. So this can go viral and people can be having their product delivered direct to the door. And the more they spread it, the cheaper it gets, and eventually it's free. Back to you, Sam.
Thanks very much, Chris. And there's up to 5 cases a month for free for those people that are referring. So you as a promoter, someone in the business, can get your products for free, your Neon for free, and our customers, of course, get to do the same thing. You can learn more at 3forfree.vi.com. And the other thing as well is, the more you share, the more points you collect. So yes, you can put it towards free Neon, but you can also save up those points and get some really, really cool gear. So we have Beats headphones, we have hats, we have Apple Watches, Android watches, we have NutriBullet blenders, we have life experiences, like everything that you guys would want that's Neon branded. Honestly, we have it in our VIP rewards store, but the only place you can get those things is by being a VIP rewards program member. Share your Neon, get it for free, and save up some of those points for some of these cool experiences too. So I just love our brand new VIP rewards program that's rolling out into Europe in January as well. So very, very excited about this. And you know what, the customer side of things is one of 2. People are going to choose whether they want to be a customer, whether they want to be a member of the Neon Energy Club, or become a member and get it for free. So when you're in the business with us and you're talking to someone that consumes energy drinks already, I just had a guy actually message me today saying, hey Sam, I saw Neon, our office is drinking 24 cans of another brand every single week. Can we get this from you, and how do we do it? How much does it cost? How does it work? So I said, well, if there's a whole group of you and you're in an office, actually I can help you get it for free. That's the coolest thing about this, is there's lots of people out there that are consuming energy drinks already, quite often 2, 3, 4 cans a day. Those people will be your customers, become members with you. And of course, you can help your friends and family get it for free. So those are the 2 options for the consumer side of things. Yes, I have people ask me all the time, can a bar or a club or a restaurant stock neon, yes, they can. We have a different pricing model for that. If you want to learn more about that, then you need to talk to the person that brought you onto the webinar. We do have the ability to sell pallets. But this is how the Neon Energy Club works for a consumer-to-consumer model. This is not going to be available in every supermarket. The only way people can get Neon is by being a member of the Neon Energy Club. So that's how the customer side works. But of course, we're all about energizing entrepreneurship. Every time someone drinks a can of Neon, someone is getting paid. And you are introduced to this tonight because we believe that you're someone that might like the idea of getting paid, making a residual income by being an entrepreneur with us, with Buy. So members earn points and promoters also get paid to promote Neon. So this lady on the left here, she's got a customer, the guy in the middle, and then he's got his 3 customers getting it for free. She's getting paid on all of those customers. That's how this works. And you can get paid to promote with us. This is about becoming your own boss and becoming an entrepreneur. I'm going to come over to Nina just now, just to talk a little bit about what entrepreneurship means to you, Nina.
Yes, of course, Sam. Well, what means entrepreneurship? For me, it means a lot of freedom to be able to work when, with who, and where I want to. And that's, I think that's for me the most important thing. I've got 2 little kids, so I can work around my mommy time. And well, that's for me the most important thing. I can enjoy the things in life that's the most important for me and work and have fun around it as well. Back to you, Sam.
Question to you, Chris. What does entrepreneurship mean to you?
Yeah, to me, it's about choices, Sam. It's about being free to. I love to travel, for example. This offers me the chance to build a business in all the markets where Vi's open, and also the markets where it's going to be open in the future. Build a business, and obviously tax deduct the travel. That's a little bonus. But the benefit of this is I'm sounding like a Miss World contestant here, traveling around the world, meeting new people, making new friends, and doing business. I just love this lifestyle, to be quite honest.
Fantastic, Chris. Thank you so much for sharing. Quite often we have entrepreneurs invited onto our webinars, and they quite often say, well, I don't think I have the time to do something else. Well, when I found this, I was working 60 hours a week in 2 other traditional businesses. And I also have 3 children. So my kids were 7, 4, and 1. I was already working 60 hours a week trying to build 2 other businesses. So I didn't have a lot of time at all, but I did know people and I had a network of contacts because I'd been an entrepreneur for a number of years. So it doesn't matter whether you have a few hours a week, whether you have 10 hours a week, whether you have, a big network or not a lot of time, you can do this literally spare time, part-time, or full-time. That's what we teach you. We teach you how to be an entrepreneur with us. We teach you how to do this in not a lot of time. And eventually you may get to a point where, like myself, Nina, and Chris, you get to do this on a full-time basis and have a lot of fun and travel the world. But in the beginning, you're probably looking at this thinking, well, this is something we do on the side, fit it around my studies, fit it around my job, fit it around my family. Absolutely something. This is very much about being a part-time entrepreneur whilst you build up your business. We pay in 10 different ways. We have a very exciting compensation plan. You get paid 5 times a month based on your weekly and monthly production. We have weekly bonuses, and your monthly check is based on your residual income. We also have something called the BMW Club, or the BMW Club, and that's something we'll cover in just a moment. Very exciting. All 3 of us on the line, I think between us, hundreds of BMWs across multiple countries in our groups. And you know what? You also get the chance to get VIP experiences, life experiences. This year, the top producers of the company will be invited with the co-founders to go to the Dominican Republic. I was very lucky to be able to, well, not lucky, I worked hard for it, but got to go to Costa Rica to a 5-star luxury experience with our co-founders and the top 25 producers in the company. Amazing life experiences and moments I'll never forget, such as zip wiring through the Amazon rainforest, just upside down, amazing experience. And we have amazing bonuses as well. So you can earn bonuses from national director upwards. We'll go through that in a second. Anywhere from $5,000 up to $1 million bonuses. I've personally received the $5,000, $10,000 and $25,000 bonuses on top of my commissions, and it's just changed our life forever. So it's very exciting that you get to be able to do this and be partnered with us with such an amazing, exciting brand. So there's two different ways that you can get started with us. There are executive promoter systems and star promoter systems. Now, these are not available yet. They will be available for you to pre-enroll today, but they'll actually be shipping out early February. So you can choose to become a promoter with us. You can pre-enroll through a paper application process. The person that invited you today will explain that to you. You can pre-enroll with us and get in before we even hit day one. This is the most exciting thing. So you can come in as an executive promoter or a star promoter. Both of these kits come with 100 free product points, so you can immediately apply those to your next month's order. And the difference is, of course, the amount of neon samples that you get. You'll also get a selection of our other products, our other health and fitness products. But this is really about giving you a business in a box. This is about giving you an ability to start a business with all the marketing done, with all the logistics done, with all the customer service done, with everything done. All you have to do is get good at putting a can of neon into someone's hands and throwing parties and having some fun. So we'll teach you everything about our system, everything that you need to do to get started. But our number one priority is to help you make that investment back as fast as possible. Now, you're seeing this information when we're in a pre-launch phase. So you have got a unique opportunity, because you can come in today and actually have a few weeks of build-up before we even get to day one, which means that you can be in a very strong position, and you'll hear some stories of what's possible later with this pre-launch opportunity. And our number one priority is to make sure that in your first paycheck, you're making back more that we're asking you to invest in becoming a promoter with us. And now we're going to explain how that works. I'm going to go over to Chris to explain how Rising Star works. Chris, would you mind, please?
Hi, Sam. Yeah, Rising Star is, it's actually, you know, the first thing we try to help you achieve. And, you know, this is generally done in the first week. And that's our aim every time. And as Sam mentioned a moment ago, our aim is to get you your investment back in your first paycheck. And that's the whole point of this program of Rising Star, really. So in order to do that, we need you to go out and find 3 promoters to do what you did and sign up and get that one of those systems to get started. And we want to help you find some customers as well. So that's generating volume for you and helping you get your product for free. And if you do that in your first 30 days, as you can see here, then you're going to earn between 400 and 600 euros. Now, the first kit that we showed you, 499, that will pay you back your investment. Now, it says here, first 30 days. We'd like to help you do that much more quickly, especially in this pre-launch circumstance where we are now. So if you decide to do that in your first 2 weeks instead of your first 30 days, then that income you're going to earn is going to be more 500 to 800 euros. There is a variable to this depending on the structure that you build, as we can explain to you in detail afterwards. If you just do it in your first week, and that's something we'd love all of you to do that are on here tonight, we're in a pre-launch situation. Things are very fast and fluid. We can move very, very quickly, and we can help you to earn up to 1,000 euros in that first paycheck. And of course, that will cover the star promoter system, get your investment back. You're already in profit. And that is our aim for every single person who decides to partner with us. Back to you, Sam.
Chris, great explanation there. And you know, Rising Star is the building block. It's like the Lego of our compensation plan. So, you know, everything that we do, it's the most important position. So every single one of you has the ability to go out and get this done. 3 customers, 3 promoters within your first week. But remember, week 1 doesn't start for a couple of weeks yet. So you've actually got a lot longer than the average or the normal system, because we're in this unique pre-launch phase. We had Amanda Churcher on the other day. She was explaining how she was able to go out there and make it to a very high position with lots of income in her first 60 days with us, and all she did is she trebled these numbers. So she went out and didn't just enroll, you know, 3 people in her first week. She went out there and she put 27 people in her first 60 days, and she became a 3-star ambassador with us in a similar launch like this, because she took massive action. She didn't just go get 3, she got 9, and then she got another 9, she got another 9, and she built over the course of a 60-day period to a 2-star ambassador position, 2-star ambassador position. And, you know, anything is possible. So, you know, don't just limit yourself to 3. I've got someone in my team, in fact, in Nina's team, she's already enrolled 8 promoters in her first 10 days with us. And she's already made it to Rising Star. She's already well on her way to her BMW, and she only just started with us. And we haven't even got to day 1 yet. So that's what's possible. So I'm going to get Nina to explain how the BMW Club works. I know this is one of her favorite ranks in the comp plan.
Of course, Sam. Well, what you see in the screen is if you achieve Rising Star yourself, it's all about helping people in your team achieve the same thing. So as soon as you achieve Rising Star, that means 3 customers, 3 team members, promoters in your team, you will help 6 people. That's the quickest way to do it, to become Rising Star, and that means you'll become a regional director. A regional director will earn, well, you see it in pounds and in euros, and that's an extra on top of it is a BMW bonus for driving your own BMW. I'm not sure, well, I'm sure that an i8 is is huge, but I'm driving a 1 Series black BMW. It's right in front of my house, and I must say it's really cool to drive a free BMW. Back to you, Sam.
And Nina, just to share with everyone, I know you were involved in the launch process like this. How fast did you qualify for your BMW?
Yes, 34 days.
34 days to BMW. It took me 45, so Nina was a bit quicker than me. And Chris, how about yourself?
I hate saying this, 11 days.
11 days, boom, love it. But you know what, guys, these 2 people, Nina and Chris, were both involved in a similar launch process through a country launch. So Neon being a new product launch gives you the same ability. I've already got Neon promoters in my team that are literally €1,000 away from qualifying for their BMW, and we haven't even got to day 1 yet. So we will have multiple regional directors coming out of this launch because of the fact you're in this pre-launch phase. We will have national directors. We will have people achieving amazing things during this launch process. And you just need to decide if you want to be out there and just become a rising star before we launch, or take massive action and go out there and get regional director done in our first 60 days with us. But there are positions for those people who are a bit more ambitious. We have a national director position, my favorite position in the compensation plan. I'll tell you why, because you know, a year ago, just over a year ago, our 3 co-founders decided to buy their company back. They took $34 million each and bought their company back and made it a private company again. And the first thing they did is they took 6% of their privately owned company and said, you know what, we don't want to keep that. We want to actually give it to the people that are helping us to build our business. So myself, Nina, and Chris all own it. And, you know, we're shareholders. We own a piece of Neon. We own Visalis. We're shareholders. Our families own this company. And, you know, that opportunity is giving us an ability to build a legacy income with Vi. It's the one reason, you know, I'm helping as many people as possible in my group. It's the one reason I'm working as hard as I am right now. It's because I want to create at least 20 more shareholders in my group over the course of the next number of months. This year is the last year for equity. It's 2016. It finishes at the end of this year. So as a national director, you start earning shares in the company, you become a shareholder. We just had 2 recent shareholders in the month of December here in Europe. One in Italy, one out of the UK. Fabio and Shayo just became our latest shareholders in Europe. And I know we're going to have multiple shareholders come out of the Neon pre-launch and into the rest of this year. There are going to be multiple NDs coming from our Neon pre-launch. So I'm very excited. You can see on the you know, I'm not going to go through the, you can see the income average for a national director. It's about €3,000 a month, £2,500 a month, plus the national director experience going over to our head office, all expenses paid trip over to see the bricks and mortar of Visalis over in Michigan, as well as a national director bonus. This is when it starts getting a bit more interesting from a part-time income perspective. Most of our national directors are doing this on a part-time basis alongside their jobs, their families. Presidential director, you see there, that's where you have 6 regional directors in your group. It's about 80,000 in sales, euros with the right structure. And, you know, that's where you're starting to make more like, you know, 4,500 a month. And plus your PD bonus, plus more equity. And then, of course, ambassador, which is at the point where most people start to do this on more of a full-time basis. As I explained at the beginning, I personally became an ambassador with the company after about 10 months of doing this. Went full-time, retired my husband, changed my life forever, 6-figure a year income. Just unbelievable. I now am living in Poland. I live in Warsaw, from the UK, but, you know, Via's helped me to travel all over Europe and build this internationally in multiple countries. So completely changed my life. And it was in fact Nina seeing me on stage with my 20,000 euro check above my head at one of our launch events, one of our countries. She reached out and said, whatever it is that you're doing, I would like to be a part of it, you know. So it's absolutely changed everything for us, and we love what we do. I'm sure you can tell that from the passion in all of our voices right here. So these are some of the possibilities. I can tell you that ambassador is possible. We know it's possible because we have our first ever Neon ambassador in the US who achieved it in a 45-day run, just like the opportunity you have. So it's possible to achieve any of these positions with the right action, the right strategy, with the right number of contacts made in this pre-launch phase to get to any one of these ranks. And you know, you can get to the person that invited you. If you like the idea of being an ND, presidential or ambassador, get back to the person that invited you on and say, how do I achieve that? They'll give you the strategy, they'll give you the tools that you need, they'll give you the system, and they'll help you to get there. So with that, I'm going to carry on through to just a couple of extra things that you guys are going to need. You're going to need two things. You're going to need something called Vinet Pro. That's our entire administration system on a mobile phone and in your back office on the web. You'll be able to get personal real-time reporting on your system, on your team, on your sales. And the second thing that has helped me tremendously, and I know with my team as well, is something what we call VET. That's via events and training. We have over 50 millionaires in our company, millionaire mentors that you get to be personally mentored by through our training system. You get live training calls, webinars, live events. We've got one coming up shortly. I'll tell you about that very soon. And both of these things are, you know, they're not mandatory, but I always say to people, they are mandatory if you want to be successful with us. So it's very, very important that you guys understand what that brings to you. It brings you the tools to be able to run your business from the palm of your hand, and it brings you the ability to get trained from the best of the best of the best in the industry, to learn from people like John C. Maxwell, from people like, you know, Nick Starnicola, our co-founder. I have some major background noise, but I don't know where it's coming from. Is that just Chris? Oh, it's Chris. Okay.
It was me.
Sorry, Chris. So those are the things that you're going to need to be successful. As I say, not mandatory, but if you want to be successful, talk to any one of our top earners. They will definitely have Vinet Pro, and they will definitely be invested in VET, and all of their teams are also learning from VET every single day. So next question, can you really do this? Well, number one thing, we have an amazing system that teaches you what to do. So the first thing we're going to get you to do is go through the Getting Started training. The person that invited you will be able to give you access to the Getting Started training for Neon. We'll schedule time to work together with you. We never do business alone in this company, so you'll never be on your own making calls or on your own sending messages. You'll be working with somebody, with the person that invited you on here. And of course, we'll be scheduling your own Neon party as well. So absolutely, you can do this. I'm going to get, in a second, a couple of people just to share their story with you. But you know, history leaves clues. As a company, Visalis knows how to build mainstream momentum. We already did that with our last category, with the last category of meal replacements, with the weight loss and fitness challenge. We were able to, you know, sell over 500 million units and become the #1 most consumed meal replacement shakes in the market. And the last time we launched a product, we created over 18,000 of those BMW qualifiers, 800 ambassadors, 6-figure year earners, and over 50 millionaires. We're expanding globally. You know, Europe is an amazing market to be in. We love this continent. We love what we're doing here in Europe. The leadership here is unified, is working together. It's a really, really great place to be. So looking at this today, as somebody that's excited about Neon and where we're going, this is your invitation to be a part of the next wave with us. This is an opportunity for you to be working with a cool, sexy, amazing brand that's healthy, that glows in the dark, in one of the biggest industries, fastest growing industries out there, and it's an absolutely amazing opportunity. So there is nothing special about me, there's nothing special about Nina or Chris. We're just people that are just like you, that found this company, that were invited onto something just like this, and we took major action, and we, you know, turned that into shareholder status, into equity, into the ability to own a company like this and now do this on a full-time basis. Chris, would you just share with everybody, I know you shared your BMW story, but what's possible in this pre-launch build, in this next 60-day run for these people on the line here, Chris?
Thanks, Sam. Yeah, this is a very, very special moment. Whenever we have a launch of a country, as you mentioned before, or a major blockbuster product into a country, or in this case, 12 countries simultaneously, then the opportunity is enormous. And to be invited to take a look tonight, as everyone on here has been, during a phase of pre-launch, when we haven't even gone public with the launch of the product yet, means that you're in a position to take advantage of, probably the most important thing in business, which is great timing. And, timing is everything. If you can start to grasp the enormity of what's going on here and take action starting right now, get back to the person who invited you on and take action starting today, you can position yourself to be part of something enormous as we take this product simultaneously to around 500 million people. That's a massive market, bigger than the USA. The European market's actually bigger. The timing is amazing. Now, from my point of view, I can only compare with what happened when I was only, involved in the pre-launch coming into one country, which was the UK, with our last product range. And, I got a call from somebody, probably very much like yourself, and came and found some information. I actually got on a plane, went to the States and investigated this company to find out if this was the real thing, because it just sounded too good to be true. Fortunately, it wasn't too good to be true. It was just true. And as we brought that into the UK and Europe, cut a long story very much shorter, we've gone through some hard work, laying the foundations to make it much smoother this time around for you guys. And through that, I find myself in a position with a team in all of the countries in Europe, actually in the US and Canada as well, with over 1,000 people in my team qualified for that BMW, as Sam mentioned. And it's just unreal. And just to give you an idea of how unreal, 3 years ago, I was working behind a bar for minimum wage. I was in a bad place after some very poor business decisions I'd made previously. Fortunately, this one turned out to be a good one. And I highly recommend that you guys take advantage of what you've been offered here tonight, because the reason you've been invited is because somebody thought enough of you to give you the opportunity to be part of it this time. So back to you, Sam.
Chris, and I'll just hand back over to Nina for her closing thoughts. I know she had a similar situation with a launch of a country. She was involved in the Dutch launch for the Netherlands. So over to you, Nina, just to share a few closing thoughts on your run that you had in this opportunity as well.
Yes, well, as Sam mentioned, I was part of the pre-launch with the challenge in the Netherlands, and that's why I had the opportunity to become a national director and shareholder in 45 days. The advantage we have now to be in pre-launch phase is that we can start building now, even before we even started. So that's the same opportunity I had just over a year ago with opening the Netherlands. And well, Chris mentioned it very right. We made a solid ground. Everything is set. We know what to do and how to launch a country, and that's what we are about to do with Neon. I can't wait, and I think on our three faces you can see the excitement. So well, that's it for me for now. Back to you, Sam.
Thanks very much, Nina. And it leaves me to close the webinar out, guys. I appreciate you, first of all, for jumping on and spending about 40 minutes of your time with us. But, you can see the excitement. You can feel the energy from us in terms of our passion around this. What I would say to you guys is, we are excited. We are looking for you. We're looking for the right people, okay? So we're looking to ask you, oh, hang on a second. My screen is really fast there. We're looking to ask you this question. First thing, you need to decide, are you a 1 or a 2 or a 3? A 1 means you want to jump on board and become a member of the Energy Club and become a consumer with us. A number 2 means that you are looking to become a member and get it for free. And a number 3 is somebody that wants to get paid to promote Neon and be a part of our pioneering team of people in Europe that are going to blaze a trail all the way across Europe. So here's what I need you to do. If you are a 3, I need you to message immediately the person that got you onto this webinar and say, I am a 3. Immediately, they will send you back a paper application. It's a PDF that you'll need to complete to confirm that you want to be a part of the pre-launch team. Here are the key dates. 15th of January, we are going to be in London. This is a leadership event only. Now, if you are on the line and you have some big ambitions and you want to try and get to that regional director position before the 16th of January, then you could be at this event. We have our two of our co-founders coming, Nick and Blake. We have Jason O'Toole, our global ambassador, who's leading Europe. He'll be there as well. We have Royal Ambassador Laurie Petrelli. We have Diamond Ambassador Aaron Fortner, 5-star Ambassador Alan Gazzino. These are all multi-millionaires. They have earned millions and millions of dollars through our compensation plan. They will be there to train our leaders. The only way to get your hands on Neon right now is to be at this leadership event. So go out there and get regional director done in time for this weekend on the 15th, 16th, 17th of January, and you could be in the room learning from the best of the best and get your hands on some cans of Neon. It will only be available at this event until we launch, until we start shipping to customers sometime in early February. So my advice would be, say you're a 3, fill out your form, go in as a star promoter. You've got weeks before we officially launch. You can build up your team, build up your customer base way before we even get to day one. You'll go get your rising star done before we even get to day one. And you'll be in a position where you can be a regional director with us in the first few weeks, if not the first 45 days with us in this launch phase. So get to London if you can. If you want to go fast, tell the person that you got invited by, I want to be in London, I want to be at this event. It's going to be a phenomenal event, a full-on packed event, training from all of our millionaires, our top European leaders, our co-founders, and of course, the only way to get your hands on a can of Neon right now is to get yourself into that room for this leadership launch event. So I can't say it any clearer than that. You know, again, I'm a 3 and I want to be in London would be what you want to text, and then we know that we need to lock arms with you and run with you right the way through to that weekend. You know, so with that, guys, it's pretty much the end of the webinar. I'm sure you might have some questions. Again, get back to the person that invited you tonight. Get those questions answered. You know, there are advantages and disadvantages to being in a pre-launch. The advantages far outweigh the disadvantages, but you know, right now we can't put a can of Neon in your hand today, tonight, to have you try it. I can share with you, it tastes amazing. It is an awesome product. It looks as good as it is. It tastes as good as it is. And you know what? We can't wait to do this with you. So with that, guys, this webinar is officially over. We appreciate you jumping on and can't wait to work with you and hopefully meet you guys in the coming months as you become a part of our European leadership team. So thanks, everyone. Take care. Have a great evening.